In this subtitle edit tutorial, I'll show you how to burn in subtitles to your videos. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Now, this is probably everything you need to know about burning in subtitles to a video. Burned in subtitles are also known as hard-coded subtitles, open captions, or you'll probably see other people saying, I need to permanently add subtitles to a video. Now, this is Subtitle Edit 4.0.6. and it's the latest official version. There are betas that have been coming out, but this is going to serve the purposes of this video. Now, obviously, you begin by opening a video, and once you have your video ready, you can either type out your captions or import subtitles or captions to your video. For example, if I go to this, open keep video, and just get the relevant subtitle for this video right inside here. As it is, if you've made all the corrections that you'd like to make, this subtitle is ready to be burned in. And this is probably what you'll encounter most of the times, burning in a subtitle to just one video. So if this is all that you need to do, you can just go to video, generate video with burned in subtitle. Click on that. And from here, you have different options to choose from: the font size, the outline, the font family, and so on and so forth. So what is going to really guide you right inside here is this preview window, which is a very important window at the time of talking about this, because you're going to be able to see how small or how big are your subtitles. And with that in mind, you can adjust this particular font size, let's say going up. And if you look at the preview window right here, you'll see the subtitles get bigger and bigger and bigger as you increase the size. Let's say we go to like size 60. If I actually do that and then maximize it, you'll see that the subtitles are a little bit more legible and can easily be discerned or seen properly. If you go to something like 90, it's going to be too big, or probably, yeah, still looks good. So let's say we go with 90. We have an outline of about 2, and let's have the subtitles to be bold. The font family, depending on what you want, I'll go with Arial MT, and everything else I'll probably leave it as it is. But for the resolution, I know it's correct, but you can also use source resolution. If I click on that, it's going to get the source resolution as 1920 by 1080. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm ready to burn in the subtitles to my video with this selection. I'll just click on generate, and then I can save it where I want to save it and with the name I want to save it as. I'll click on, let's say we just add something else here, just dash. You can save as an MP4, Matroska, WebM. I'll save it as MP4, click on save, and the subtitle is going to be burned in to my video in a couple of seconds. Really depends on how long your video is, and that is more or less the most important thing right inside here. And that is the first part of burning in subtitles to your video in Subtitle Edit. I can just open it, just double click on it. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the scripts. So you can see the subtitles have been burned in the way we want them to look like. That is step number 1. Now, very important, always make sure that you've made your selections properly, and depending on the resolution of the video that you're working with, this font size may need to change. And what I mean is, let's say file, and then you go open like this particular vertical video, open keep video, let's get the subtitle. There we go. This is what it looks like in the preview. Let's go to generate video with burned in subtitle. Now, if I look at this video, if we use this particular font size and everything that as it is, see how our subtitles are going to appear in 4 lines. Now, sometimes this is very difficult for somebody to actually see what is going on. So you may need to tweak some few things so that these subtitles can be a little bit shorter, into like 2 lines or so on. But more or less, this one you may need to actually configure your subtitles to be like 2 lines from this particular settings window. But that is important for you to always know that not everything is going to go with the settings you set here. things will change along the way. You can still use the source resolution and so on and so forth, but you need to know how you're actually going to make this be 2 lines, and it's more or less from the subtitles option right here. So that's important to note. Next up, you can also burn in selected lines. For example, if I select these, like these 3 lines right here, and I right click on them, selected lines, generate video with burned in subtitle. I'll click on that and we'll come to the burn in window. You'll see this option cut from to this particular section 19 and it's about 21. So you can also see that more or less here where it begins. If I just move this to the side, it begins from capitalizing certain words. If I actually maximize this, you'll see the same right here. So let's escape that and let's assume everything is as we want it to be. I'll not tinker around with this because it's for demonstration purposes. I'll only make sure that we use the source resolution. Now I'll click on generate. We can call it whatever, just add some more dashes here. Let's click on save. And our subtitles are going to be burned in from the selected lines. I've noticed a couple of issues with it. So if you can find time, you can go and submit as an issue. Sometimes, depending on what you set, it does not seem to begin from where you set it. It's a little bit buggy slightly, but you can burn selected subtitles. So let's see if it actually did what we wanted to do.
Be adding emojis, capitalizing certain words that you'd like to capitalize, the Alex emoji style, and everything that you'd like to see. Stick around to the end. I'll show you how to make this super fast. Thanks. Be adding.
Yeah, it has actually done what we wanted to do. That's really handy. It's just that it seems like it's cutting off earlier than it should. So that is important to know that you can also burn in selected lines for a subtitle in subtitle edit, which is really awesome. Other than some few tweaks here. Now let's go file, new. Let's assume you have a ton of videos and you already have the respective subtitles. You can batch burn subtitles to the videos. Now super handy, especially if you have to just keep adding a video, the subtitle, and then burning in. You can just do this once and then leave it and go do whatever you want to do, and the subtitles are going to be burned in. Now go to video, generate video with burned in subtitles, and you'll see this option. Now let's go back a little bit. If we have a video available here and the subtitle there, what is actually going to happen if you go to video and generate video with burned in subtitle, you'll see something written batch mode. If I click on that, we get back that particular window that we wanted. So let's assume you want to batch burn in subtitles. Just go to video, open video file, just go to video, generate video with burned in subtitles, and you'll get this. Now I'll click on add and then select the videos I want to batch burn the subtitles to. And please note that you should always have the corresponding subtitles. So I have the subtitles here, and with these 2 clips selected, the ones without the burned in subtitles, I'll click on open, and automatically it is going to realize that, hey, this is what we have here and this is what we need. One thing I'll notice is that the resolutions are a little bit different here, because I know this clip should be 1920 by 1080 and this clip should be 1080 by 1920, but that is not how they're going to be burned in. Because one thing you should always make sure is use source resolution so that everything is going to be as it should be once you're done. So let's assume everything is ready on my end, everything is ready, the font size are okay and everything. So once you're done, just click on generate, and they're going to go to the source folder. You can set the different output folder depending on what you want. So if you have a ton of videos, you can do this once and forget it. Now, one of the best subtitle formats to use, especially with because you have to change, make sure you have the correct subtitle settings, is Advanced Substation Alpha. Because once you do that, you're not going to have to be dictated what size of font and outlines and whatever you need for your subtitles. So always try and have ASS as a subtitle style of choice, or more or less, so that there is nothing that affects the changes or the subtitle that you're working with. So that's going to be really important if you want to keep the look looking good and all that. It's super simple to create an ASS subtitle file in Subtitle Edit. So they're done. Click OK. Let's go back to the folder, and we have, it should be, yeah, there should be somewhere here. So should be this one. No, should be this one right about. It's a new, yeah, it's a new one.
In this video, I'll show you how to add captions to your social media videos, TikToks, Reels.
Yeah, it's this one. That is how it looks. That's what I was mentioning. If you can create ASS subtitles in advance, you can be able to dictate how many subtitle lines you want here, and the style and the font and so on. This other one should be this one. Clip 3 new.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use Descript's eye contact feature.
Yeah, it looks good, and still maintains, despite the fact that the resolution here reads differently, it maintains the correct resolution. This mostly could be a typo or of some sort, but we've looked at 3 things: banning a single subtitle to a video, banning selected lines from a subtitle to a video, and then batch banning in subtitles to a video, which is really handy. And as I've mentioned, if you want to kind of have not be dictated for the style and whatever in the font selection, just try and work with not subrip or SRT. Just go to Advanced Substation Alpha, and you see things change here, and you can change the styles, add backgrounds, and so on and so forth. And this is actually going to save you a ton of time if you have all your subtitles in this particular format, and you can set your styles here for the different videos that you want, and you'll just be clicking and just applying the style that you want super quickly. But that is how you can ban in subtitles to a video in Subtitle Edit. I hope this tutorial has shown you everything you need to know. If you kind of do find some bugs here and there, always submit them to Nicolaj from the link below in the issues section on GitHub. I hope this video is of value to you. Thank you so much for watching.